Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You're watching EXPOZ on April 17, 2011 and 6:15 p.m. Birmingham, Alabama. And this is the end of the Atom H-bomb series entitled Why the H-bomb? And the answer there is greed and spiritual warfare. So have you noticed that hardly anyone talks about the doomsday bomb? I don't hear it. I used to, but I don't hear it. It is the ever so deadly hydrogen bomb. I mentioned in the last blog that the Bible speaks of it. Well, let me read that to you. The Bible mentions it in the scripture, Zechariah 14:12. It says, and this shall be the plague. Now, I'm going to stop here. When I say plague, it's one of the judgments. And you'll understand when I say plague in a moment. So it is, and this shall be the plague where the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand on their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their hose, and the tongues shall consume away in their mouth. This is why they're still standing on their feet. What could do this thing but a hot blast of some sort? It's called a judgment or a plague, but in those days God will put hooks in their jaws. Remember that, because man is evil, man is greedy, and it will one day be used toward man here on earth. But by who? You say. Well, who would be so evil as to want to destroy a country? You know, right now I can say Iran, but you know, would I be kidding myself but thinking that only Iran would do this? To bring all under their God, Allah, to threaten all who will not live or accept their Sharia law. Absolutely, Iran will do this. North Korea, they have been in the dark for so long they are itching, and yes, they would do it in a heartbeat. Ironically, I think the ones that will use it, and this is off my head, could very well be China. And I'll explain, and the timing comes in play there. But anyway, so people don't do it just to be doing it. And I say this because Japan, during World War II, if they had it, they would have used it. Believe me. America used great restraint and warned Japan to end the war over and over, or we would use what we call now the lesser bomb, and we did. We also ended the war by doing it, and we probably saved millions of lives by doing it. People don't think about this stuff. They stand back and act as if we're the bad guy. We didn't attack Japan. They attacked us. You know, we simply responded after many died. But we were also underestimated. In our future, we will see somewhere in the world the hydrogen bomb being used more than once. And I believe that. We don't know, but make no mistake about it, it's going to happen. One thing that makes me think that it might be used in the Middle East is the woman that had the vision. Don't forget this. She saw the blast as she was driving over the hill in a car, and she saw immediately afterward angels covering Israel and were telling everybody to open their mouths and breathe in because God's breath was poured upon the city, and by doing this they would be saved and not hurt. This lady saw this in a vision. This prophecy, this dream hadn't come yet, but she did see it, and I believe it. And going back and reading that section in Zechariah should tell you that it's here. So to have the H-bomb is like having an insurance policy. For the good guys, your neighbors are not as likely to attack you. So it's about two things: spiritual warfare and wealth, meaning the spoils of war. There is enough in the world for everyone, but for those who has wealth, they want more. They will do this, they'll do anything. The spiritual battle with countries like Iran are ego-ridden by the Antichrist and the false prophet, and for others, it's the spoils, it's the plunder of gold and oil. With the world half or 2/3 destroyed, who would be left to enjoy these things? China can't sell to Russia. They're gone. They're wiped off the map. They can't sell to Pakistan. They're wiped off the map. They can't sell to Iran. They're gone. America, we're gone. I mean, what is it? It's crazy. It's they got a hook in their jaw. All right, I'll go ahead and end it here, but I just wanted to say the atom and the hydrogen bomb blogs are informative and they're real, and the hydrogen is yet to come. And just don't be like an ostrich and put your head in the sand, because it's not going away. So why the H-bomb? In the end, it's greed, and it's spiritual warfare. It is Satan, and that is the end result. However, Satan loses. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.